Okay, hi Michael. This is Amanda from Digital Velocity and SEO, and I just wanted to shoot you this screencast to kind of show you why you're not ranking on Google and what you can start to do to get there. So I have your website pulled up here. First off, Google really likes to see between 1,500 and 2,000 words of content on your website. So I highlighted all the words, and that includes like picture, what you have your pictures saved as, and everything that's behind that you can't see and can see. So I highlighted your words and I plugged them in here, and you only have 52 words. So content is going to be the first thing that you really want to focus on getting on there. Also, so the main reason that you're not showing up on Google is because you don't have a GMB, a Google My Business account. So basically, when you Google, say I just put in CPR Centralia, Washington, and these first three listings right here are what's called the map pack. And so the way that you show up in the map pack is by having a Google My Business listing. So if I click on one of these, here it shows you the map, and it takes you to this little listing right here where you have like reviews, and you have pictures and your description of your business. So this is the Google My Business, and this is what will drive you up in the organic search results. And so you need to claim your Google My Business listing. And also, I noticed because your Facebook is just linked to your website and you don't have a phone number anywhere, that's hugely detrimental to your business. You need to have a phone number listed anywhere and everywhere, and it needs to be consistent across the board. So you need to have it on all your social channels, on your website, because you don't even have your phone number on your website. It's just the contact us form. So that's really why you're not ranking, because Google likes to see that you're consistent across the whole internet, and you want to have listings everywhere. So like Brown Book, Yext, Yelp, all of those places. It's called a NAP. It's your name, address, and phone number. And I use a tool called Whitespark that shows how many listings you have across in the directories across the internet. So your competition right now has 16 citation sources. They're called citations. And I couldn't even search for yours because I have to have a phone number to be able to even search for citations. So you're not showing up at all for that without having a phone number listed on the internet. So what you could do is, when you get a phone number listed and everything, you want to put that in as many places as you can. And you can come in and use a tool like this. It's a paid tool, but it shows you where all your competition is listed, and then you can actually like click on this and it'll take you to where you would be able to apply for that citation. So that's that part. Going to your actual website, I use another paid tool I use called Ahrefs. And so I plugged you in here, and you have no data across the board. So your site is pretty new, I take it, because you would show up for at least something if you'd been on there for a while. So plugging in your competition, they have a decent amount of stuff. Their UR and DR, this is like your trust with Google and how much power is being driven to your website. And the power that's being driven to your website it happens through what's called backlinks. So backlinks are basically other websites that have a link that links back to your website, and they in turn share their power with you. And so these are all the backlinks that your competition has, and you have none. So this is why they're showing up in the search results and you're not. So another kind of copycat way to go in there is to go in and see which ones of these you can get, and then the ones that you can't get, you get powerful backlinks built for you. So that's going to drive you up in the organic search results as well. Going back, another huge thing that they have that you don't is keywords. So keywords is how you're going to show up for different search terms. So if you see here their name, show up for their name in position 1, which is good because you want to show up for your name in position number 1, so some other business isn't showing up for your business name. So you get ranking on your name. Right here, you see CPR class Olympia, Washington, CPR classes Olympia, Washington. So basically, you want to have location-specific keywords. So if you're trying to show up in Centralia or Olympia or Chehalis or any location that you want to show up for, you need to target specific keywords. And the way that you do that is in your content on your website. So you would build out, like, say, on your homepage, talk about CPR, talk about what you offer, and then, build out pages. So if you do other things, like if you, it's all on your website that you go to firehouses too and you train. So I would build that out as a separate page with all its own content and ranking for its own keywords and for each location that you wanted to do that for. So those are some important things and pretty much the reason why you're not ranking. So the first step, I would get your Google My Business going. That's going to be the most important thing. That's how you're going to show up at all in the search results. Because right now, if I even search for your business name on Google, you don't even show up for that. You show up for, I think, these are just kind of finance manager training, but you don't show up as a listing as a business. So those are just a couple of ways that I would get you started. If you decide that you would like some help doing this, I'm going to put some links to different times that I have available that we could get together and do a Zoom and kind of take a more deep dive into your business and figure out what exactly you're needing and if I can help you with that. So thanks, and I hope you're having a great holiday weekend. Bye.